Welcome to Build Your Difference, a podcast designed to help visionary people like you build distinguished brands that inspire and engage a growing audience. Hello, I'm Jim Dennison. We're glad to have you with us for this June edition of our Build Your Difference podcast. We look forward to sharing inspiring and compelling stories of Blue Artist clients with you.
And I'm Desiree Moody. We'll also offer educational resources to help you build a better business and brand. Each podcast includes 3 segments: client and Blue Artist news, a feature story, and a segment with one of our producers. The topic for this month is brand protection. To kick off this month's client news segment, we'd like to welcome new client Raymond Francis. He's gearing up to open Venus's comic shop in DC this summer, and it's ready to make a big splash onto the comic and pop culture scene. I hear he's about to pre-launch at a major comic convention. What can you tell us about that, Jim?
Well, Desiree, Raymond Francis and his partners bill themselves as a collective of comic book and pop culture enthusiasts. They're preparing to pre-launch their new store, Venus's Comic Shop, at AwesomeCon in Washington, D.C., June 16th through June 18th. With our store opening in July, AwesomeCon will be the perfect place to pre-launch, Francis said in his pre-launch press release. Venus's Comic Shop will have comics and graphic novels, along with goodies and novelty pop culture items available at their booth in the exhibit hall. Specials and discounts on certain items will be offered during AwesomeCon. In addition to their booth, Venus's Comic Shop is also a sponsor for Artist Alley and has donated 2 prizes for the AwesomeCon costume contest. We're excited to meet people, see the cosplay, engage with comic book enthusiasts, and talk shop. We want to make a big splash and be part of the awesomeness, Francis said. AwesomeCon is Washington, D.C.'s Comic-Con. The Comic-Con event for fans of popular culture showcases an assortment of comic books, collectibles, toys, games, art, cosplay, and more. Discussion panels, costume contest, trivia, contest, gaming tournaments, and kids' activities are also planned. A complete schedule of events is available at www.awesome-con.com. Venus's Comic Shop plans to open a store in Washington, D.C.'s Union Station in July. The staff has numerous years of comic book experience both creatively and as retailers. According to Francis, he and his partners are comic book fans and fans of all things geekdom. Venus's Comic Shop is a place where superheroes are people too. The shop will offer comic books, graphic novels, t-shirts, hats, toys, and other comic book paraphernalia. Special events such as gaming tournaments, trivia nights, and a variety of pop culture workshops are planned. The shop will also showcase independent art and comics, both local and international, in a variety of ways. As a way to pay homage to a fellow comic book enthusiast who recently lost her battle with cancer, the shop will donate a portion of each month's profits to cancer research, Francis said. The purpose for bringing Venus's Comic Shop to life is because of the dream to own our own comic shop. We're literally making this a dream come true. It allows us to help others and help the next generation of creators showcase their works, Francis said. For more information, visit Venus's Comic Shop on Facebook.
Wow, what an exciting endeavor. We love to hear about our clients following their dreams and making big things happen. We'll be sure to keep our audience posted on Venus's Comic Shop as they move closer to opening the new store. Up next, we have some Blue Artist news to share. We've recently launched our new search engine optimization solutions and enhanced the experience in the client DevLab system. With our new SEO solutions, clients will reach their audience faster and more frequently through higher rankings. The SEO solutions consist of a robust toolset including dedicated monthly expert optimization, keyword research and selection, on-page optimization, advanced search engine optimization improvements, speed and security improvements, detailed weekly and monthly reporting, link building, blog creation and promotion, social media signals, directory submission, and guest posts. The new search engine optimization solutions are available at 3 levels, so clients may select the solution that best suits their budget and brand. Blue Artist has also made significant improvements to the client DevLab system. The new account overview makes it easy for clients to view all of their membership accounts in one place to review credit balances and account details. We've enhanced the DevLab to be a central hub for everything a client does related to their membership and branding experience. Clients can now access multiple membership accounts using a single login, and everything is conveniently located in one place. Some of our clients expressed interest in using DevLab as the starting point for accessing related third-party services that matter most to their brand and business. With this new safe, secure credentials hub, clients can access a variety of their extended brand services such as domain providers, email marketing services, and social media accounts. Clients can now add to or update profiles at any time and can even use credentials as an easy and effective way to access their website content management systems and webmail. We're committed to ensuring that clients don't miss a beat when it comes to virtual assistance tasks and web support. All clients now receive 1 free hour of support each month with the assigned work completed within 1 week. Previously, there had been a mandatory 2-week turnaround time for free support. Now, when a client places a VA or support ticket and elects to use their free hour, the work is done with a week standard unless otherwise noted. Virtual assistance tasks include data entry, scheduling, and coordinating meetings, internet research, registering copyrights for published assets, performing lead generation, creating small design projects, and numerous other tasks that can be accomplished by a virtual assistant. The free hour can be used for web support as well. The final update to the client DevLab system changes the way the bonus credits are applied to a client's account. All Blue Artist clients can earn $40 in bonus credit by referring new clients. Under the new system, bonus credits are automatically applied directly to a client's outstanding balance. If a client does not have an outstanding balance, the bonus credit is applied to the client's credit line, extending it beyond the membership credit line. Previously, earned credit was stocked in the DevLab account until a client elected to apply it to their membership bill. Now clients can extend their membership credit line without upgrading their membership simply by referring new clients. All Blue Artist membership service are built to meet a client's ongoing creative service needs while providing access to top-tier project and asset development. We want our clients to consider their membership plan as their one-stop creative oasis to help them realize their brand's vision. Information about all of Blue Artist membership plans and services are available by visiting www.blue-artists.com, or you can find us on Facebook at Blue Artists LLC.
Thank you for that update, Desiree. We've rolled out several new services already this year. As always, we love to hear what you think. If you have any questions or feedback about new services, please email producers@blue-artist.com.
As Jim mentioned, the new SEO Solutions and DevLab Credentials Hub each offer additional protection for websites and brands. Let's move along to this month's feature segment and talk about protecting your brand's intellectual property.
I'd like to share a portion of an article written by Forbes.com contributor Kathy Caprino titled, "How to Protect Your Intellectual Property the Right Way." In this Q&A style article from February 25, 2017, Ms. Caprino writes, "If you've ever developed a new product or formulated a new business idea, you've most likely grappled with the question of whether you should protect it legally in some way. It can be a confusing issue for sure, and many of the small business owners and entrepreneurs I meet don't seem to have a solid grasp of how, why, and when to protect their products, or if it's even necessary. To learn more about the right steps to take to protect our intellectual property, I caught up with Ashley V. Brewer, business and branding attorney at Brewer Long. Her primary practice is the development and management of intellectual property portfolios to help businesses protect their company names, product brands, and ideas, along with related licensing, non-disclosure, and non-competition agreements. Here's what Ashley shares. Question: how can business owners know when to protect an idea? Answer: protect early, protect creatively, protect carefully. As soon as you start taking steps to implement a business or product idea, such as incorporating, obtaining state or federal licenses, or securing production of a product, you should identify which aspects of your business and products are protectable by trademark, copyright, patent, or trade secret. Each of these types of intellectual property requires different procedures to protect them from unfair competition and copycats, which is why it's important to consult a professional. Each of these types of intellectual property requires different procedures to protect them from unfair competition and copycats, which is why it's important to consult a professional. You or your attorney will need to research whether anyone else already has exclusive rights to the brand names or products you want to develop. A conflict search should include a thorough search of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office's USPTO searchable database, or for copyrights, the U.S. Copyright Office's searchable public catalog. You should also search your state's registries if you have them. For instance, Florida has a searchable online trademark registry, but for California state trademarks, you must call the Office of the California Secretary of State and ask them to conduct a search via phone. A thorough search must also include the internet and social media for potentially competing uses that started before you. Even if they're not registered, they could still have certain rights that supersede yours. Question: what are some of the common reasons why business owners don't move forward to protect their intellectual property? Answer: there are many reasons people hesitate to make intellectual property protection a priority when they're just starting a new business. They include: 1. It's another startup cost, one which is sometimes viewed as non-essential, simply because it's not legally required to operate the business. 2. They're unsure whether the business or product will take off, so they think they might not even need it. 3. They don't anticipate anyone attempting to copy them. 4. They don't know what types of protections may be available for their products or brands. And 5. They seek to keep costs down by utilizing free or inexpensive online resources. Protecting intellectual property correctly is not simple, and many times the examining attorneys at the government agencies have questions or raise unexpected issues on the applications. That is why professional help is so important. It can be costly or limiting in the long run to skip these steps. I've worked with clients who wished they had taken protective steps sooner. Question: why is it so important to take affirmative steps to protect your intellectual property? Answer: first, people don't usually expect that their business name, products, or product brands will be copied, but it happens frequently, and you can lose income from it. Second, sometimes you can't bring an enforcement action if your intellectual property is not registered. Third, if you don't protect your intellectual property proactively and early, you might have to protect it defensively later. Question: based on your experience, what are the critical steps to take to protect your business's intellectual property? Answer: if you're a business owner, be sure your member agreement states that all intellectual property developed by members, shareholders, etc. belongs solely to the company, and that members who develop any intellectual property will execute any and all documents necessary to protect the company's rights. This is particularly important in smaller businesses where the owners are the ones developing most or all of the creative ideas. Also be sure that any employees and independent contractors who will work with trade secrets sign strong non-disclosure and non-competition agreements, because there's no registration for trade secrets, such as recipes or non-patentable formulas. Trade secrets are protected only as long as they remain secret. For example, our firm has done corporate, regulatory, and intellectual property work for almost 100 startup breweries. We prepare these types of agreements all the time to protect their beer recipes and formulas. We also register trademarks for their brewery names and beer brands whenever possible. Also, if possible, register it with the USPTO, U.S. Copyright Office, or in some cases, your state's trademark registry or international registries. In some cases, a trademark is eligible for early application before your business even opens, so take advantage of obtaining that earlier filing date. Just be aware that there will be subsequent filing requirements after your business opens. Register your copyrights on written works, including computer codes, screenplays, and artwork, and register them early. Statutory damages and attorney's fees are usually not recoverable in an infringement action if the copyright was not registered before the infringement occurred or within 3 months of publication. If you developed an innovative product, speak with a patent attorney about whether the product qualifies for patent protection. Only attorneys who have passed a separate patent bar exam are qualified to work with patents. If the product does not qualify for patent protection, Find other ways to make your product stand out, including through strong trademark branding and enforcement. Question: when can an owner of copyright or trademark use notice symbols on their products, such as copyright, register, or TM? Answer: for copyrightable works, the owner can place the copyright designation, the C in a circle, on her work from the moment the work is created and include the year and her name. For example, copyright 2017 Jane Doe. A copyright notice can be used whether or not the work is registered with the U.S. Copyright Office. The notice is not required, but it puts the public on notice of her intent to claim and enforce her copyright. A trademark owner can always use the TM mark on its goods and services to put the public on notice of his intent to claim and enforce his trademark rights. The R in a circle is reserved only for federally registered trademarks. If you register your trademark with your state trademark registry but not the USPTO, you may only use the TM mark. I always recommend using the appropriate symbols as soon as you put your product to market. Whether you have registered them or not, this gives the public notice that you have considered your intellectual property protections and are prepared to enforce them. Question: when does a business owner not need to worry about registering its intellectual property? Answer: there are not many instances where I would suggest a business owner not worry about protecting their intellectual property. If a product is not a new, innovative product, there's no need to worry about a patent, but trademarking the brand may still be critical to compete and stand out.
Wow, that was a great interview with a ton of valuable information. If you'd like to read the full article, visit contributor Kathy Caprino's Forbes.com contributor profile at www.forbes.com/sites/Kathy Caprino.
Thank you, Desiree. I'd also like to add that Blue Artist offers an impressive risk management action plan that helps assess your business risk by informing and guiding you through the best ways to limit liability in your business. You can find out more about this service on our website at www.blue-artist.com. Just click on Services, then Brand Support. We received a timely question relating to brand protection from a listener via email. Tony asks, I'm just starting out and obviously can't afford a lawyer on retainer. Are there some good free or low-cost resources you can recommend to help me keep my legal ducks in a row? To answer this question, let's welcome Blue Artist producer Pierre Walters to the show.
Thank you, Jim and Desiree. It's always wonderful to be on the show and to receive such incredible questions from our listeners. Tony, thank you so much for writing in. You're not alone. There are a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs who, when starting out, cannot afford a lawyer on retainer. And just like you, they're looking for good, free, low-cost resources that can really help them to make sure their legal ducks are in a row. And I want to recommend our risk management action plan. We are offering a really tremendous service to help make sure that your business is built on a solid foundation, that there aren't any cracks or leaks that you need to worry about. We really want to make sure that our clients and our customers are protected, and we want to provide an action plan to make sure that you know exactly where to go and what to obtain to make sure that you are, in fact, protected. Our risk management action plan, it provides a detailed report that includes step-by-step instructions on how to manage and understand the complex aspects of protecting your business relationships, your operations, and of course, your intellectual property rights. What's wonderful about this is that it's facilitated by an experienced producer. The action plan is going to be organized for your business needs and expectations during a one-on-one producer-led consultation. So you can take the time that you need to ask the questions that you've been burning to ask and to receive solid insight and solid recommendations on exactly what steps you should take in order to reduce or mitigate the risk from running your business or inherent in building a solid brand. So this service you can find easily on our website. Just head over to blueartist.com, click on services and click on brand support. There you'll find the risk management action plan. And of course, if you are a member, boy, you're going to receive some incredible discounts on this service. And, and because of that, I really hope that all of our members take advantage of the risk management action plan. This is something that's a beautiful complement to the social media action plan that we offer, as well as the executive action plan that we offer. The risk management action plan is a perfect complement to that suite of services to help make sure you are in the driver's seat of building a solid brand that is stable and well protected. So again, the risk management action plan, you can find it on our website. Tony, thank you so much for taking the time to write into the Build Your Difference show. And without further ado, back to you, Jim and Desiree.
Thank you for joining us, Pierre. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show. I'm sure your expertise has been invaluable to Tony and our audience. If you have a question for one of our producers or a suggestion for a podcast theme, we welcome you to submit them to us via email at producers@blue-artists.com. With that, we'll bring our June edition of Build Your Difference to a close. Remember that each podcast is available 24/7 on our website at www.community.blue-artists.com. Our clients are notified when new podcasts are available, but anyone is welcome to listen as we help build your difference. Please join us next month as we continue to offer inspiration and expertise to build distinguished brands that inspire and engage your growing audience.
You are building an incredible brand. We're grateful to be your creative agency. Until next time, keep growing, keep striving, and keep building your difference.